Hey beautiful soul, this is Jessica Go. I'm a trauma coach in relationship, childhood and emotional abuse. And what I want to share with you is why you should love rejection and embrace it. And so here's the thing, I really feel it's important for me to share with you that rejection is your best friend, right? So when we avoid rejection, we are avoiding connection, a deeper connection with ourselves. And as soon as we keep avoiding the rejection, we're not going to learn anything out of it. And also, it's so easy to get caught up in being triggered whenever someone rejects us. I remember many times in the past, I was rejected when it comes to job applications, job interviews, being rejected to be in a relationship with a man, right? Being rejected by certain friends, saying that they want to catch up with me, but they never followed through, and that messed with my mind. Also, business partnerships, being rejected. No, we don't want you to share your free webinars in our meetup groups, or we don't feel we're the right fit. Whatever it is, right? We're always rejected every single day, right? If you think of it this way, right? Whenever someone says no to you, you're being rejected. And how many times can you think when someone has said no to you? So the thing is this, right? Instead of seeing rejection as a bad thing, as your enemy, as like, oof, I don't want to feel it, I want to avoid it, right? What if you could choose to see rejection as a path to aligned with your higher self? And what I mean by this is that whenever you get rejected, right, the way I say it to my clients is, it's not meant to be. It's not meant to be. And that's what I tell myself as well. Whenever I get rejected, if it's a guy, if it's a job, whether it's a client or whatever it is, right, it's not meant to be. And so I remembered many times where things worked out the way it needed to be. I was made redundant before the peak of COVID, and I was at the peak of my career as an executive assistant, coming from working at McDonald's and being a retail assistant and a beauty therapist. I was able to work my way up in the corporate ladder, and I knew I wanted to be an executive assistant to a CEO, and I made that happen. And so I was made redundant, and so it was so easy for me to get into the victimization of that. And there was one split second when I felt it, when they told me, we decided to make you redundant because we no longer have a CEO. And so there was a split second where I felt the rage, and then I caught myself out and thinking, hold on, no. Don't get into that victimization. Don't get into the rage, because the universe is showing me that I need to be on a different path. And funny enough, I tried to apply for jobs as an executive assistant, and I would get knocked back. I would constantly get rejected. And that's when I was able to finally do my business full time. And I've been working with the most amazing clients all over the world. And this would not have happened if I wasn't made redundant, if I was rejected from those job applications, right? I wouldn't be here creating this video just for you to get your head around rejection and how to make it as your best friend. And I look back to my past relationships with men, and I've realized, you know what? I'm so glad that they did reject me. I'm so glad that they did break my heart, because they weren't right for me anyway. They weren't the right person who can hold a space for me and allow me to rise in my sovereignty, right? And instead, they either see me as a threat, or they see me as a piece of me and, something that is disposed of. And so that was a massive lesson for me, because it allows me to see my own self-worth and what level of healing that I needed to really embrace my femininity, my sensuality, and my sovereignty as a woman, and to really treat myself with the utmost respect. And it's just been a really amazing journey. So I really hope this kicks home for you that rejection is your best friend. Because as soon as you get rejected, it's a good sign. It's not meant to be. And you're meant to be on a different path that is aligned with your purpose in life. I hope this serves you, beautiful soul. And if you have any questions related to childhood trauma, adult abuse, dysfunctional family dynamics, toxic relationships, low self-worth, anything related to mental health, please leave your questions below, and I'm more than happy to create some really awesome video content around these issues so I can serve you and anyone else who is struggling with these issues as well. And remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you get notifications of new content that I'll be sharing with you. And lastly, if you feel that this is something that you deeply want to work on, you want to lower the intensity of your anxiety levels, you want to fall out of panic attacks, you want to become less reactive and less triggered by rejection and criticism and negativity in your life, and you just don't have the tools or you don't know how, come and book a free 30-minute clarity call just below with myself. And this call is designed to see if trauma recovery is right for you. And I only take 20 people every quarter because it's a 3-month trauma recovery container, and it takes a lot of my time and energy for me to hold a sacred space for each and every one of my clients. And I work with different people with different time zones. So if this calls you, click on the link below, and I look forward to seeing you on Zoom. Alrighty, blessing you with all of my love and peace to you.